we're going to discuss last night's episode of Big Brother and hit that like and subscribe button as the intro plays. All right, so last night's episode was the HOH episode. We already knew who was the HOH. We already knew who was nominated, but we wanted to see how it all played out, right?
Right.
Okay, so I don't even remember the upfront part. I just remember the comps. Well, I do remember one part when they, showed this whole montage of Chelsea talking about the showmances in the house. And you know what? I feel like that segment really made Chelsea look whack. Okay? And I have a friend who used to say to me, "You always call everything whack." Yes, well, I'm bringing whack back.
That's whack.
Chelsea was looking real whack on this episode because I would never go on TV and say, "Oh, I was vibing this guy, but he likes this girl." No. No one will get that satisfaction of knowing that I had a crush on them, and I would not let the world know this, and they totally just dissed me or curbed me or whatever. So they showed Chelsea saying, "I was vibing Kim, but Kim was vibing Leah, and Quinn's vibing Leah, but Leah don't want none of them. Leah want Tucker." Like, oh my God. I don't, you know what? The funny thing is, I don't mind Chelsea and I don't mind Cedric, but I hate their antics for the camera. Like this, and the, But anyhow, so it just really made Cam look whack as well, because you're chasing this girl who clearly on the feeds basically lets you know how much she's really not that into you, but you continue to flirt with her because you think I could.
You don't think I could bag you?
I mean, so bag you, as Cam has said. And then Quinn is playing himself for this girl. And here's another thing about the edit. The edit was so carved out and crafted to make it really look like Leah and Quinn were really truly having this real flirtation when they were just being playful. And the real deal is Leah likes Tucker, but Tucker's not interested in her. And they failed to... and Chelsea said, well, Tucker's interested in the fish. No, Tucker's interested in Rubina, according to everybody else. And because we did see them lying on the bed together, kind of having a moment. But I didn't like that. But, we went on to the competition and we saw how Cedric won the competition. It was a remixed version of the usual balance beam competition this time. They were adding up numbers and Cedric had the highest number. Mackenzie seemed like she was going to take it, but she fell. And you know what? Who's the biggest flop of the season? Any guesses?
The thoughts, these are things that make you say,
Cam. It's so funny how people, and this is how it's stereotypical, they see a muscular black man and they assume he's gonna be a threat in the house because he's muscular. But Cam is a D1 level athlete, football player, so everybody's intimidated by his skill. But look how he flopped. So is he really a threat like they think? Is Cam really a threat? Because he's definitely not a mental threat. He's proven that. He's not a mental threat. He's caught up. But anyhow, so let's get to the feeds. And let's just see, how's it going in the house. It seems as though that, Cedric has to figure out who is he going to put up. Is Tucker really going to not put himself up? We don't want
You
him
mean
to
pull
do
down,
that, because that would
pull
be dumb
down.
on his part. Because as someone said, he better not pull a Marcellus and not take himself off the block and end up leaving, because that could happen. Because guess what, Tucker, you are a comp beast in the house.
And we can do it the easy way or the hard way. So the choice is yours, right?
You put yourself on a block and then you go and take yourself off the block. So you are someone to be watched. But anyhow, so there's the consensus is we're going to put up MJ, make her use her power. However, people are now looking at Quinn finally. It's like Quinn is in 30 different alliances, as he said. I care about all 30 of my alliances. But no one is cross-checking, talking to each other like, hey, Quinn said this, Quinn said that. Y'all need to make one of these people with the power use their power. I think the smartest thing to do would be to put up MJ or Quinn as a replacement and see how this AI arena plays out. Tucker seems to think that, if he goes, he'll pull off Angela possibly, and then he can go up against Quinn. He's getting real cocky too, everybody. He really thinks he can beat everybody at this game. Yeah, just put me up. I'll go up. Like, Tucker, you haven't really competed against threats, I guess, if you will. Like, you've competed against Angela and Lisa. Angela, they thought Lisa was a threat. And now they're saying that Angela's trying to concoct this story that Lisa had a power. When everybody in the house, with the exception of, I think, Rubina and Takor, knows that Quinn has the power. And it's funny that Takor still doesn't know, and Takor and Rubina seem to think that that Quinn is the only one who doesn't run his mouth, the only guy that doesn't run his mouth in the house. Oh my God.
You're serious right now?
They are so out of the loop. That's how you know when you're out of the loop. Well, I guess they don't know because they think he's not running his mouth, but that's how the audience knows who really knows what's going on, who has a great read for the house. I thought Takor did, but the fact that she's not hip to the game, that Quinn has the power, and her main ally, her good Judy, or is she the good Judy?
The rainbow sheep of the family?
Chemo didn't even tell her about Quinn's power, but told his man crush, Tucker, who he could never get, but he told Tucker about Quinn's power. So there's a lot of stuff going on. And then, like Cam and Leah had a breakdown in the house. They, they were going at it.
They confront the source. If you were in my position, would you not want to do the same thing?
I did. That's why I don't have to speculate.
I'm not speculating anything. It just looked mad weird. And I was like, okay, guess that's the type time.
Prior to you even coming to me,
I just was like,
prior to you even telling me what you told me, there was already that suspicion.
Okay.
Like, that wasn't something that was created by me.
I'm not saying it was created by you. I'm just saying I just don't like feeling like I'm getting swindled or worked. So that's why I want to do it directly at you.
And someone came to me and was like, is it true that, like, you're playing Cam's heartstrings to get further in the game? What kind of fucking question is that?
I don't know.
Like, so there's people spreading shit. I recognize that, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
You don't have to tell me anything anymore. It's fine. What? It's fine. I just wanted to come to you directly, and I just don't like feeling that way.
Of course not. Me either.
Okay. Everything that you told me stuck with me. So.
What do you mean?
Like, anything that you've told me has stuck with me. But yeah, that's it. Anything that you've told me has stuck with me, but not everything that I've told you has stuck with you. Is what it looks like.
What does that mean?
Like the things that you've told me in private, I have not spoken to anybody with, but when I share.
Chelsea found out through Leah that that Cam told her that she and Mackenzie were possibly going up as replacements. So that made Chelsea think, can Cam be trusted? Why is he talking to these people outside of our alliance? Because he likes her and he's doing whatever.
Girl, dog, got your pussy whipped.
he's pulling a Jared, talking too much. How Jared talked to Kitty Kitty Purr, told her stuff about Sari. Kim is trying to do whatever it takes to bag Leah. But, you know, they had a breakdown in their little relationship, their showmance. And so a lot was going on in the house. But who will be put up as a replacement? Will Tucker actually use his veto today? Because today is the ceremony. It's Monday, everybody. So if Tucker doesn't use it, will he go home? Will he win this AI arena? And if he does use it, will Cedric, who's been playing Scary Cat, I'm nervous, I don't want any blood on my hands, so I don't want to upset Mackenzie. Will he put Mackenzie up, or will he put Leah up? Or will he put Quinn up? Because, you know, everybody's questioning Quinn. Well, all 50 of these alliances. Oh, and here's another thing. Now Kenny, I want to go home, Kelly, to see my wife, Renee, is now trying to play the game. You know, he's now in all these alliances. He's in an alliance too. So, yeah, it's just a lot going on. It's hard for me to keep up with because I don't have my eyes glued to the tube, but I'm here to entertain you guys with my dryness and my clips. So hit the like and subscribe button as the intro plays.